Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Mets versus Cubs Major League Baseball matchup on Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you gotta like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases or combined purchases of $19 or more. We also now have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club. This is a different product. This is geared towards dime bettors or larger, so not for everyone. But if you think it might be for you, call the toll-free number on the website, text the number on the website, talk to a live person and see if it is for you. But let's get to this one. Mets taking on the Cubs. David Peterson on the bump for the Metropolitans. Kyle Hendricks on the mound for the Cubbies. And for the Cubs, this is a team that we've seen kind of steadily get better and better all season long. Not a big surprise, but I think the big surprise for me is how this team has been able to move its way up the standings in the wild card in the National League. In fact, in the National League Central, really not all that competitive at the very top of the division. And the two teams that really have been battling it out all year, the Reds and the Brewers, they don't seem to be on all that stable ground either. So winning the division, certainly not out of the sights for this Chicago Cubs team. Of course, they'll have some setbacks along the way, and that's part of it. But do they have enough to get them across the finish line? The Brewers certainly have a lot of good players returning to their team that were injured. The Reds, well, it's been a learning experience for them, and learning how to win and learning how to continue to win in meaningful games as well. And the Cubs, they're going to go through a lot of those same things. They're not just going to keep on winning and win every game. They're just simply not talented or deep enough to do that. We see that today with today's starter, Kyle Hendricks, who we know traditionally has been a good pitcher at Wrigley Field. Not such a great pitcher on the road, but this year he's actually been pretty decent at both since he's come back off the injured list. Remember a couple years ago, this guy couldn't even find anywhere near the plate throwing the baseball. The Cubs just took him, kind of put him on the shelf, let him work his way back into the rotation, and they paid the dividends of that instead of just quitting on the guy. Meanwhile, David Peterson for the Mets is a guy that I felt that they should quit on many, many times over. But I do think that, he certainly has the potential, as does this entire Mets team. It is loaded with all-star caliber superstar players up and down this lineup. I think trading Scherzer and Verlander was a gift for the Mets to be able to get these guys off the team. You don't want a crutch for guys that can't support it, and I think that's what the Mets did by signing those two guys, and I think having them off the roster just alleviates that whole burden from the team. I think the Mets look a little refreshed here at home. I'm going to take the Mets in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most, pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.